So I read that you at West Point, it was only the second class where they had allowed women.
Yep.
How was that? I mean,
so that was pretty challenging, right? So I got to say that was probably the best experience of my life. You know, I made a lot of friends and learned a lot about how to cooperate, you know, and collaborate and become a team with folks. But it was tough. The Army was still trying to figure out how do we integrate women into all these things.
Right.
But I got to say, I enjoyed my experience. It was probably the best thing I ever did. You know, the best decision I ever made to go get out of my comfort zone and go do something that was different.
And then you flew helicopters, right?
Yep. So when I was there, you had to pick what field that you were sort of interested in, and I had grown up on the Space Coast here. My father worked at Kennedy Space Center, so I was always kind of like, space is really cool. And we got to go fly in helicopters and do our labs in real time. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I was like,
sure.
If I got to be in the Army, I'm going to do the coolest thing. And I'm flying. And I had decent enough grades where I could pick my
that's good.
and so forth. Yeah. And I eventually joined NASA at Kennedy Space Center. And I have the coolest job in the world there.
And now you're the deputy director.
And deputy director.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's unbelievable. So you have, I thought I read somewhere about like 8,600 people that work, that you kind of have to
manage. We have a number of cool programs, you know, on our journey to Mars. We have the folks developing the ground systems. We have folks, commercial crew program that are working with Elon Musk and SpaceX and Boeing, building their Starliner capsule to bring astronauts to and from the space station.
That's great.
So that program's at Kennedy, and then we have our launch services program, which is all the unmanned explorers. So the deep space explorers, Mars Curiosity. Those folks there sort of match the payload with the vehicle, and we launch them. Our team's responsible. So it's so cool. What I do every day, the people there are. It's such a cool mission. If I were to say one message to girls, you know, you got to believe in something, and you can. Don't let somebody tell you no. You can do anything you want to do. You just have to have the passion and do the hard work behind it, but you can do anything.